What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to teach you how to bar spin. So the first thing you got to figure out, if you're left foot forward, if you're right foot forward, I would suggest the following. If you're left foot forward, you want to throw the bars with your left hand, catch with your right. And if you're right foot forward, you'd want to throw it with your right hand, catch with your left. The reason I say that is when you learn how to do switch bars, you'll notice that when you throw the bars, the bike tends to dip and it makes it a little bit harder, which is why the switch is a bit more difficult than the regular. So while you're learning, I would say learn the regular way first and then go to the switch bar. Now, another thing you want to factor in is when you're practicing your bar spins, you can practice doing them just like this. You want to remember that when your wheel's spinning, it's a whole different feeling. The rotational weight changes the way the bars feel. It's a little bit heavier, maybe there's a little bit of resistance. The way that I like to test and practice the bar spins is I take the hand that I'm catching with, which for me is my right hand, and I cross it over my throw hand. So when you throw it, the bar goes right into your hand, less chance of missing it. If you try to throw the bar like that and catch it, it's a lot more time for the bike to get wobbly and out of control. So I cross my arm and it goes right to it every time. So you just practice where your hand needs to be for your bar to go right into it. And once you have that hand on there, you have a lot more control. What I suggest is when you take off the first time, take your back foot off and toss the bars, and you'll see why I say that. So you can kind of get your weight a little bit back before you're ready to commit, because the scariest part of the bar spin is keeping your body over it, because you're like, oh, what if I mess up, I'm gonna fall, but you don't gotta think about that. Just practice getting the bar in your hand. So taking your foot off and getting that lean back, you get to throw the bars, and if you mess up, your bike's gonna go and you're gonna be on your feet. It's always good to think about how to get out of a trick while you're learning it, because sometimes a full commitment when you don't know how to do it, you're in the wrong position or whatever, that's how you can lead to like painful crashes, as opposed to pre-planning ahead. How can I start feeling this out and learn the trick without getting hurt, and then get the trick dialed and feel good? So the next step, which is one thing that I forgot to tell you guys, but it's perfect timing for this. What I like to do, since nowadays most people run their seats really low, unless you're one of those guys that likes your seat up, nothing wrong with that. It definitely does help when you can pinch your seat a little bit. You get your knees, kind of keeps your bike stable. But for me, since my seat's not that high, I take my front foot and my heel presses into the side of my crank arm. So you can kind of see here, like when I'm in the bar spin position, my heel kind of leans into there, and I get that bit of pressure that keeps my bike stable when I throw the bars. So I'm going to show you that right now. So like right there, I barely even let go of the bars with my left hand. It was like I threw it around. It was more of a bus driver in a way, which is another way you can do it. You can just hold on the whole time. I can show you a over-exaggerated bus driver. My hand never even left the grip at all. So that's one way to, it's kind of a different trick, but it's one way to get comfortable throwing the bars, getting your bars around. So we just want to have some fun, do some bar spins. But I'll do one more bar spin for you guys so you can just see. Hopefully you can see that when I go to throw the bars, I really do get a good little hook on my heel on the crank arm. It really makes a huge difference because it keeps my bike stable and it makes the bar spin come around pretty easy. So I hope you guys are able to learn bar spins from this video, and I hope you guys are having fun out in the sun riding your BMX bike, and I will see you guys for the next video. Peace.